Hello, good people. Welcome back to Meme Deck Monday. We are playing a deck that I played on the channel a long time ago at this point. Even had a guest on the channel for it, Beast Beats. He is not here today. It is just going to be me, but this was a deck passed to me by him quite a while ago, like I said. Though I did make some changes. I put in a third Scapegoat and a third Giant Trunade in the main. I think these cards are quite good, and I wanted them. And I also changed up the side quite a bit to match some of the RGT preferences that I have now. So it's not card for card the same. Did make a couple of changes, but overall, still the same thing. We're wanting to do the same thing. No major changes. So the difference between this deck and like a normal Chaos RGT variant is, well, we have a lot of monsters. Normally, RGT's playing like, 8, 9, 10 monsters, something in that range. But we are actually playing 16, and, well, only 4 of these can actually be hit off of Reasoning. And that is Monk Fighter here, Cyberstein, Jinzo, and Demok. The others are going to be going to the graveyard to fuel our boss monster, the Mega Rock Dragon. So normal RGT only has access to 1 BLS as their huge boss monster of choice. Off of a special summon, we have 3. So the goal today is going to be summoning a giant Mega Rock Dragon and killing our opponent, hopefully a lot. But it's going to be interesting. A lot of people do call 8 and 4, which gives, the opponent a 50% chance of calling the Reasoning correctly. But, maybe it gives them a little bit of a false sense of security. Like, say they call 4, I hit Monk Fighter. They're like, oh, well, this deck sucks. And also I called it right, so the deck sucks even more. But we milled over 10 monsters, and now we have a 7,000 attack Mega Rock Dragon attacking in to kill them. We'll have to see, but that is definitely the goal here. We also have, of course, Gigantes and the Rock Spirit as sort of extenders, I guess, that can push a whole bunch of damage. We also have Master Monk that can push a whole bunch of damage if we're lucky enough to summon that. The rest of the deck, it sure is an RGT deck, right? I don't really think I need to spend a whole lot of time going over that, and the side sure is a side for RGT. So, but that's going to be the deck profile. Let's take this out on the ladder and see what we can do. I failed to mention this in the deck profile, but the inspiration for playing this deck today, basically, I haven't had an RGT deck on the channel in a while, and I still love RGT. I still love my combo decks. Anybody that's been here for a while knows that. So, wanted to give it another run. Okay, so we do have Scapegoat, Monster Gate. The only 2 things we can hit now are Stein and Jinzo, which are good cards, to be fair. Okay, we have a Reasoning 2. I kind of want to summon out Monk Fighter and attack just to get the information on what that is. Sure. I'm going to save the Monster Gate for Scapegoat. I think that's totally fine. The opponent is typing. Indeed. I am the real Kuhb. It is me. Spelled differently, but me indeed. All right, let's attack in. And see what this monster is. Mirror Force the Monk Fighter. Okay. All right, well, we call that value. I'm just going to set Scapegoat now. Pass a turn. And we'll see what the opponent's up to here. We see Mirror Force, face down monster. Of course, they had the Pot of Greed. Breaker. Breaker is totally fine. I have a Scapegoat to chain to that. And, okay, so we're going to be losing 3 Go tokens. That is a Gravekeeper Spy. Cool. That's one reason why you don't want to Reasoning into a face-down monster. Don't want to overextend into, like, a Spy, and then the opponent, just drops a Snatch Steal on your big monster. And another Scapegoat. Okay. I guess I'm just going to Reasoning first. Like, after the opponent sees Monk Fighter, are they really going to call 2? I'll go for it. If I hit Jinzo, that's fantastic. Then I can just Monster Gate into Stein, and I can, do a whole bunch of damage. I can also just, like, Tribute for Demok, potentially. We'll see what happens here. Something tells me they call 4 or 8. Something tells me. I mean, those are the most common numbers that people call for reasoning. What say you, opponent? 6? They say I think, so I'm gonna give them a chance to maybe they're thinking about it still. Okay. They do call 6, which is unfortunate because now we have a 50-50 chance of just losing out on this reasoning here. But if we hit Stein, we do hit the Stein. Okay. Mirror Force is gone. Do I go for Sinchi? Or do I just go for it all here? Kind of want to go for Gatling Dragon. Kinda want to go for Gatling Dragon. Is this okay, opponent? Okay. I think I'm going to go for Gatling Dragon. I could go for Fiend Skull. Fiend Skull's actually not bad, but I have a whole bunch of monsters here. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to go for the Gatling Dragon. And then... hopefully we get 3 heads. Though I don't think there's a way that we can kill the opponent here. Even with 3 heads? Which we got 2. That's pretty nice. Gatling Dragon coming through. You love to see it. Looks like we're lagging here a little bit. Okay. We'll get that spy out of here once the lag is gone. Man. Oh, there's a Megamorph. Hold on. Hold on. There is a chance we can win here. So let's get rid of this. And let's grab our Jinzo. So 56 plus 24? Is that 8,000, opponent? Is that 8,000 damage? There's no limiter removal. There is a Megamorph. Remember when I said there was no chance we could win this turn? Just got to make sure I attack in the right order. Hope there's no Book of Moon or Scapegoat over there. No, there's a Book of Moon. Okay. All right. All right, we got by the Book of Moon. That's going to happen, I guess. Let's set Scapegoat. I still feel, I guess decent about the position. The opponent has a bunch of cards, but I have a Jinzo. I've got a D-Mock that I'm about to flip up. Hopefully, we can get there. D-Mock can attack over whatever monster they choose to summon or set or whatever. Oh, they have Knock. Never mind. Never mind. The old Book of Moon 1 outer. Ooh, Pot of Greed. Okay, we take those. Let's slam that on down. And what are we looking for now? Not meta. Card destruction? Okay. I don't hate that. I guess Mega Rock Dragon's pretty cool now. Meta can suck a face down monster, but I really don't want to summon Terror at this point. I think I'm just going to play the card destruction. And get me a couple more draws. Maybe get into like a Gigantes or something. Oh, we got rid of the BLS. Prima. And Master Monk, I guess. What does Prima do for me? It gets... oh, wait, it gets Monk Fighter. Monk Fighter into Master Monk? It deals a lot of damage. Huh. Yeah, I'm greedy. Let's do it. All right, Monk Fighter is here. And do I tribute it or do I? Yeah, tribute it. Okay. Couldn't remember if I tribute or banish, but here is here is Master Monk. Said in the profile, if we were lucky enough to summon this, I guess we are lucky enough to summon. I'm just gonna attack with Jinzo here. That could be a third spy, I guess. Pretty unlikely to be a third spy, but you never know. It is a moth. I could have gotten a little bit more damage. It's only a 500-point difference, so I don't think it's really too consequential here. Yeah, they do get Pot of Greed, which makes sense. And I'm going to attack for 3,800 and put the opponent at 18. And pass the turn. See if we can make it out of this first game here. I keep feeling like I missed something in this game, like I should have won. I think it kind of just came down to that Book of Moon, right? Okay, we have Thunder Dragons. It's pretty good pickup off the top. Thin the deck out a little bit for this Pot of Greed that's about to come. Yep. All good. So even if something happens here, we are still drawing to all 3 Mega Rock Dragons. Okay. That's pretty good. Now the only thing we know about are the Thunder Dragons, right? Opponent could definitely have picked up a Chaos Sorcerer at this point. We know BLS is gone, which is fantastic. Very happy about that. Nope, Set Monster. That's not a Chaos Monster. And a back row. That is also not a Chaos Monster. Mega Rock Dragon, though? Oh, yeah. So, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be a 3,500. All right. Okay. Well, sure. Let's do it. 1, 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Summon out Mega Rock Dragon. I still have a Jinzo. Like, they could have another Book of Moon, I guess. But I think we're looking pretty good here. I'm gonna attack with the Jinzo first, I think. Don't think it matters. The crazy rock dragon. Let's go. Let's go. We pick up the first game here. Probably Chaos Turbo. Bring in the mind control. Give the opponent the GG. And like I expect them to. So they could either side into goat stuff. Or they could side into traps. And like they're gonna be playing traps anyway. I'm actually kind of a fan of siding in Royal Decree against Turbo. I think it makes sense. We can get rid of the meta, we can get rid of card destruction. And I don't really want to cut any of my monsters. I guess I could cut Master Monk. I still like the Scapegoat. I still like swords against Turbo. Just to reveal the face down monsters. I think it's quite nice. Oh, no, wait. I can get rid of a giant Trunade here. Instead of Master. I know 3 Trunade, 2 Royal Decree can be kind of bricky, but what if I bring in Lightning Vortex? I know I normally don't like that card against Turbo. It's generally not good, but it hedges against them having the Scapegoat side package. It can also, just clear spies and stuff, and I think it might be a little bit better than the 3rd Master Monk potentially. So we'll see how that works out here. The Blessed Stein Megamorph opener. Delicious. Got a Graceful Charity, too. Hopefully we can get into a giant Trunade. Short question. You got it. Hit me. Don't actually hit me. That wouldn't be very nice, even if over the internet. Oh, boo. Boo. Roll that dice. Let's go. Or die. Sorry. Roll the die. Please just take out my reasoning. Please just hit the reasoning. Yes. Okay. Reasoning gone. I'm going to get rid of Monster Reincarnation. We're just going to go all in on Stein winning here. I don't know if that is the responsible route. But here we are. No. We got by the trap dust shoot. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. I kind of don't want a graceful here. I kind of just want to wait, get more information, because like I'm probably not going all in on anything here anyway. I guess if I did hit a reasoning, I would play it. But I'm just gonna pass the turn. I think that's okay. We'll wait a turn. Maybe we draw into like a Master Monk or something that we want to discard to Graceful Charity. We get a monster and face up attack position, which could be very good for us. So, I mean, say we draw into Stein again. Now I believe, let's see, 84. Yeah. Yeah. Master of Oz would just kill here. Now that we have a face-up Dekoichi. Now, they could have Book of Moon again. And ruin all of our fun. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Take the 1400. Cool. And face down monster I do not care about. How about Cyberstein? Monk Fighter. Okay. I guess that makes Monster Gate good here. I don't want to... I think now is the time to play the Graceful Charity. I don't want to get out of Stein range. I have an extra card to potentially discard here. Prima? Reasoning. Okay. Yeah, I guess I discard Demok. Which is kind of unfortunate, and I guess I discard Trunade and hope the opponent doesn't call 2 and hope we hit Stein, I guess. That's the whole plan here. Let's do it. Let's go in. Oh, they set a monster even though they had Scapegoat. Okay. So now we do know they have the Scapegoat siding. You have to call 2 here. There's no way you call anything other than 2, right? Sure. So I guess we hope we hit Jinza. Was that 3 Gigantes in a row? Okay. Neat. All right. So if we hit the Jinzo, I guess we don't... Yeah, we definitely don't Megamorph. Okay, we hit the Jinzo, which means we can still very much hit Stein at some point here. Jinzo attack over Deco. Get a little bit of damage going here, and Monk Fighter attack the face down. Night Assailant. Okay. Unfortunate. Jinzo's out of here. No light in the opponent's graveyard, though, is good. I do have Megamorph just kind of chilling. Would love a Monster Gate. Obviously. Unless the opponent kills my Monk Fighter, then would not love a Monster Gate off the top. Premature Burial is gone, unfortunately. Monster Reincarnation still... Nope, Monster Reincarnation is gone. That was one of our first discards. That's right. I guess Mega Rock Dragon off the top would be nice. Yeah. Sook's not great. We do have a face down Vortex. Okay. I'm just going to pass. I don't want to set either of these as a bluff, I don't think. I'd rather just have them in hand. Pot of Greed, pretty good for the opponent. Looks like we might not be taking this game. That trap dust shoot. Pretty good. Okay, Pot of Greed into Graceful Charity. All right. Now is our time to lose. But I guess, Mega Rock Dragon off the top, still pretty good. I've got 2 more left in the deck. Currently, Stein off the top is still pretty good. So, I mean, we're not dead here by any means. We have outs. Still no light in the opponent's graveyard. Discard Serpent and card destruction. There's the Mega Rock Dragon. Okay. Interesting. Also, Megamorph buffs Mega Rock Dragon? Neat. I'm going to set this. Maybe, like, since we didn't set the few turns before, maybe the opponent thinks it's a scapegoat and they'll throw out, like, a Raigeki break. Yes. Okay. And I think Megamorph is probably a little bit more valuable here, because, like, if they flip up a Deco... If they flip up a Moth, I'm just dead. Because then they just duo me. But if they flip up a Deco or a Spy or something, then Mega Rock plus Megamorph is, I mean, I imagine is going to kill them, right? It's Moth. Oh, they got Graceful Charity. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't get Duo there. They are unafraid. How many back row sweepers am I drawing to? One Trunade. And I still have the Decrees, I guess, in the deck. Okay. Would love to see the Trunade, though. That would be ideal. Oh, right. They have Tsukuyomi to flip the Moth back down. That's disgusting. Mind Control? Mind Control. That would be the best draw off the top here, I think. Decree's not bad. Decree is not bad. I'll take that. I guess so the opponent doesn't get any thoughts about getting Duo here. I'm just going to set both. I know the Sook Moth loop is going right now, but I have bigger plans. Rather than just summoning Mega Rock Dragon and it dying here to some random back row, I'm going to wait a turn. I'm going to let the opponent sit here in Graceful Charity a few times. No big deal. And then if they eventually put something in face-up attack position and just leave it, I can Pot of Greed this time. Interesting. Yeah, that's fine. You need more damage, opponent. Summon something in attack position. And leave it in attack position. Don't just summon Tsukuyomi. Also, don't kill me. Let's not do that. Thunder Dragon here could be very bad for me, though. If they've got, like, BLS plus Chaos Sorcerer, we do just die. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they don't do that into 2 back row. Asura Priest. Okay. That's fine. Not too worried about that. Take my 2,000, no big deal. And, I mean, this means they can't summon Sook for that Moth. I can meta. No. My Vortex is gone. And they can, like, they can just tribute this for Thunder Dragon on the next turn. In phase, I'm going to flip Royal Decree. Okay, no Raigeki break in response. That's good. What do I need here? Not Cyberstein. No. If I set Stein, it doesn't do anything. They just suck it before they tribute. So let's just not even give them the info, I guess. The meta, man. It's a heads up meta. Yeah, okay. They're not even going to tribute. They're just going to do Tsukuyomi. That's fine. It's less damage than I'm taking. What do I have to out this right here? Probably not much. we'll see. Discard Thunder Dragon to hand size. Oh boy, another Mega Rock. I can summon out 2 Mega Rocks. I just take the bigger one. It's just not doing anything. Setting Stein doesn't do anything once again here. All right. Does it? No, it doesn't do anything. So I may as well just pass and hope I draw an answer to tear off the top, which I'm not sure what I have. Since my DMOC is gone. We'll see, I guess. Maybe I side in Raigeki Break. Oh, I should have sided in. Well, no. I hedged a little against the Scapegoat siding from Turbo here, but now that I know it's the Scapegoat siding, I can definitely side in Book of Moon. Wait. Wait a second. They left Tear face down. Okay. Opponent. Are you ready for this? Because this is going to hurt. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting. Okay, so let's summon Cyberstein. They could have Book of Moon still, I guess. But if they don't have the Book of Moon, they're dead. Doing a lot of typing over there. I suppose Stein is okay. All right, and let's summon the Mega Rock Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is 2,800. 5. So we'll make it 3,500, I guess. And then summon the other one for 14. I guess it doesn't really matter here. Maybe I'm not even supposed to summon the Stein. I don't know. I'm probably just overthinking it. Let's just make this guy big. Yeah, I definitely forgot to put the Tear in attack. I'm going to summon the other one out just because. I don't know. And then I could still get eaten by Scapegoat here is the problem. But here's a Megamorph. There's the juice. All right. Go forth. No Scapegoat, no Book of Moon. All traps. Whoa. Royal Decree putting in work, but Megamorph, Mega Rock Dragon. Oops. All Megas. Mega Evolution? Maybe? Anybody? We'll give the opponent the GG. Hope it's good content. I do too. It's going up today. Thanks for being a good sport, opponent. We'll see you around, but we're gonna take the first match in some style here. That was an interesting one, a lot longer. Oh, that was a long match. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think, like, at first I thought I was just gonna kind of steamroll game 2, and then I'm like, uh-oh, I'm not gonna win at all after duo dust shoot. And for most of this, thought I wasn't gonna win, but sometimes you just top deck into Mega Rock Dragon and everything works out, right? But that's going to be our first match. Let's go ahead and grab another. All right. Match number 2. You know, I should have been leading on Rock in all of these. My apologies. I don't think I did in the first match. But I got to do everything that I wanted already, so we'll see what we'll do in the second match here. But this is all just dessert here. We do have Reasoning, and we do have Master Monk to start it off. We could just win here, right? Sure. Let's start on Reasoning. See what the opponent wants to do. Always 8. I like the energy. I respect that. It's not 8 though. It's Jinzo. Do I want to go in on Master? Oh, I could go into Dark Balter. And then just die to Snatch Steal? That's interesting. If it's Spy, Balter doesn't do anything here. Huh. I think I want to special the Master Monk. Do I want to try for the damage or do I just want to meta? I do have Scapegoat to go with meta as well, though. Dark Balter looks pretty good. Though, I don't know. No, I guess, like, it could be Chaos Monster follow-up here. Oh. Toon Cannon Soldier. Interesting. I'm going to set the Scapegoat and then pass. If something happens to one of my monsters, I'll be very happy to have the Scapegoat. And if they summon Breaker, like, that's fine too. Snatch Steal's not really the end of the world. But tribute Jinzo for Jinzo, sure. Okay. Here comes the Scapegoat on the end phase. I think they know what's coming. They have to know. Oh man, drawing Gigantes is kind of... it's fine. Unfortunately, I can't attack with it, but... here's my Thousand Eyes Restrict here at Roar. Get in there. All right, put it down to 1800. Reading is hard. What are numbers? And they finally have a back row. Okay. Trunade. Yeah, I can't really Trunade their Jinzo back to him. I just have to attack here. Call of the Haunted. Okay. Well, I mean, that makes them live, I guess. And they only take 800. All right, go ahead. I'm feeling great about this position. If the best that they could do is Call of the Haunted to stay alive, that seems pretty good to me. All right. A little bit of lag, but let's see what they've got for us here. They have a Heavy Storm. Okay. So now I need a way to get rid of this tear. And that might be a problem. I don't really have a whole lot. I guess I could draw into Demock, right? I should have put tear in defense, but whatever. That's probably not going to matter at all. All right, face down monster. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Well. I mean, so is it Empty Jar or is it a Ron variant? It looks like a Ron variant. Okay. Interesting. So if they don't draw like the Book of Moon and another Taiyu, then this is fine. I will accept this hand. I can take the Morphing Jar, I guess. Attack for 700. You know, I was like, oh no, not the Morphing Jar, but it kind of helped me, right? We'll see what else is going on here. Just a pass, okay. So they didn't find any other way to manipulate this jar here. I'm going to throw down Pot of Greed. And then probably just suck the jar. Attack for 700. It's kind of not super duper powerful. I guess Pot of Greed is okay. Monster Gate. There we go. Okay. Monster Gate gets rid of Tear. That'll work. So let's just Heavy Storm. Soul Release out of here. We Monster Gate the Tear away. And anything we hit here should be good enough. Yep, Cyberstein, definitely good enough. All right, we go to game 2, where I'm going to sign in Spell Canceller. It's been a while, but let's get it in there. I don't think I want anything else, really. Yeah, let's just bring in the Spell Cancellers. Master Monk is good for damage, so I think I'm going to leave that in. Snatch Steal seems very poor here. As does Swords. Meta can stop, like... Maybe I want MST for, like, a potential set over a meta. Sure. No. Let's just cut the brain control. Well, the opponent does have, like, Jinzo and stuff like that, so maybe... Huh. No, let's just leave it like this. We bring in the Spell Cancellers, call it a day. And... yeah. Meta can stop, like, the Jinzo, the Democ, potentially, like, you know, like BLS, something like that. And it can stop manual position changes on a Morphing Jar. It can't stop Book of Taiyu. Oh, Shining Angel. Interesting. There's my Mega Rock Dragon that's not doing anything. Not yet, anyway. I need something to fuel this monster gate. But I'm going to set Ring and pass a turn. And I might just take 1400 from the Shining Angel. I guess I could tribute it for Jinzo. I'm not gonna preemptively ring a Shining Angel, I don't think. They summon Jinzo, I lose out on my ring value. Cool. Whatever. I will simply draw a Scapegoat. That's my plan. Okay. See what the opponent's got here on their turn. I guess they really wanted to. They could summon out Toon Cannon Soldier, sack both, and summon a BLS. I'd be perfectly fine with that. Just hit that thing up with a nice Ring of Destruction and call it a day. Well, there's the Toon Cannon Soldier. I think I'll take the 1400 from the Shining Angel. And then we'll see what happens. Another Monster Gate. Pain. Wait. Can I summon out a 0/0 Mega Rock Dragon? I cannot. I thought you had to banish at least one. All right, I'll just pass the turn. If I draw a monster that I can actually put on the board, then no, wait. I only have 6 cards. What is wrong with me, dude? I can't. For some reason, I looked at my hand. I was like, I have 7 cards. No, only 6. Get that Master Monk back in there. We'll pass the turn. But if I can draw a monster that I can actually put into play, I've got double Monster Gate with Giant Trunade and Ring. There's a good chance I can just win. But we'll see what happens. If the opponent attacks just with these, probably just Ring the Angel. Obviously, Toon Cannon Soldier could be more problematic, but my goal is to win on the next turn. I think getting the Angel out of here is probably the better way to go. Okay, yeah, we're just going to battle. I'm just going to ring the Shining Angel now, I think. Yep, then I take 1400 from Toon Cannon Soldier and another Trunade. Okay, well, this time I think I am just going to discard Master Monk and pass the turn. And I mean, hope I don't die. There's a real chance that I do die here. They just need a monster with 1400 attack. Do we have it? Hopefully not. Oh, they have a Chaos Monster. Okay, I mean, that works too. There's not a single thing I could have done. And it's 3,300 exactly? Because they had Moth. Okay. We lose that game. That's fine. Did I see anything that makes me want to make any other changes? Like, how good is Spell Canceller? I think it's still probably pretty good here, right? It's really bad against the Chaos stuff, though. Is the thing. Huh. Maybe I want Snatch Steal in the deck? You know, I forgot about Brain Control. I left in Brain Control and sided out Snatch. That's probably wrong. What if I cut a Master Monk? And then we have Snatch and Brain Control, especially if the opponent's going to be showing like Shining Angel and stuff. I think that makes sense. I think I can still sideline Lightning Vortex. I think this is fine. It's part of the like the upside of like these Ron style decks is they can be pretty hard to side against. This hand is not great, and I don't think I need to set both of these. I'm just going to set the Scapegoat and pass the turn, and we'll see. Yep, Tune Table, sure. Go get your Cannon Soldier. All good. And Pot of Greed. Sure. This is not looking good for me. Sangantha, okay. I'm just gonna take the 1,000. It's fine. And oh, Reasoning. Reasoning is quite good here. Yeah. Let's do it. See if maybe we can find ourselves a win here, maybe. Always 8. 4. Opponent. Always 8. All right, let's hope we don't hit Monk Fighter then, I guess. Let's mill over a bunch of rocks as well. That's 2 rocks so far. 3. Spell Canceller. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. I could do a 2100 Mega Rock Dragon, or I could do 1 Rock Spirit here. Interesting. Or I could do 1400 plus a Rock Spirit, which would be 4, 22, 3900 damage. I think I might wait on the Mega Rock. Just get one of these Gigantas, I guess. Sure. Get in there. See what they search off of this Sangan. So they can't do any like Book of Taiyu shenanigans because I have this Spell Canceller here. Yeah, Shining Angel's fine. I do want to set my ring now, especially since the opponent can't Heavy Storm. And we'll just pass the turn. And if they summon out Shining Angel, we've got a Ring of Destruction. If they set it, yeah, we can just summon Mega Rock. And attack. They go get another Shining Angel. I ring that one. Okay. Snatch Steel. Okay, that's a card I can't use. If I summon Mega Rock Dragon here and attack, they go to Shining Angel. They go to not dead. Pretty close to dead, though. So let's do it. Banish both of these. And I think we are just going to assume that that is Shining Angel there. See, if they get into... I guess I have an answer to Chaos Monster with Snatch Steal as long as I get rid of my Spell Canceller, right? Yeah. So I guess I do ring the second Shining Angel. Seems fine to me. Yeah, they're not dead, but it is close. They can't use Premature Burial or anything like that. Well, I guess they couldn't do that with Spell Canceller anyway, but now if they have a Chaos Monster to get rid of Spell Canceller, they still can't do that. They can't really use a ring from their side if they are playing it. Face down monster, sure. Backra, sure. All right. Well, let's take them off of that back row by summoning out a Jinzo. How does that sound? Let's actually tribute our Mega Rock Dragon Boy. And this is a board that I don't think I've made in a very, very, very long time. Jinzo Spell Canceller. Just, delicious. And I guess I am going to attack with the Jinzo. Spear Cretin? Okay. Well. I can't get back my Mega Rock Dragon. Huh. Okay. I believe Spear Cretin allows even if your opponent doesn't have one, right? If it doesn't, yeah, whatever. I'm pretty sure that is one of the ones like Shallow Grave makes both players have it. But I'm pretty sure that is not the case for Spear Cretin. I could be wrong, but opponent's at 200. Here we are. They've got an attack position Moth. They cannot activate spells or traps. Neither can I, to be fair. All right, Jinzo coming down. Spell Canceller is out of here. That's okay. I have a Snatch Steal for their Jinzo, but they have Graceful Charity. Okay. Invader of Darkness and Guardian Angel Joe. The opponent's on something over here. Hold on. I like this a lot. Invader of Darkness. You don't see that every day. Get that out with Spear Cretin? Oh, yeah. All right. I think we're probably going to win this game here, though. Let's go to the main phase 1. Let's go ahead and play Gigante Trunade. Is this okay, opponent? Sure is. And you know what? I would like to have double Jinzo. Please give me that. Thank you. And that's going to be a nice little 2-0. Definitely, definitely some incorrect siding choices at the very least in this one. Maybe a little bit of loose, rusty RGT play. It's been a while since I played any RGT deck as much as I do like them. I got really burnt out on RGT during the RGT to 1K series, and I just haven't played it a whole lot since then. Do still love the deck, especially, you know, the memeier versions of RGT. Just getting to summon out Mega Rock Dragon, pretty sick. But this was a fun one. Getting to combine, you know, Spell Canceller with Jinzo is always fun. And then the opponent, you know, just killing the Spell Canceller and is like, okay, I'll take your monster now too, since you unlocked my Snatch Steal. Thank you very much. But we got to do Mega Rock things. We got to do Master Monk things. We got to do pretty much everything, right? Yeah. So I would call this one a success, and I would definitely call it fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with the next one.